Hey guys, my name is Jordan Copeland. I'm the worship director at LaCroix Church, and welcome back to our Way of Life series where we walk through some scripture together and over 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday in our 4 rhythms. You could totally use this in your own study or in a small group or even with your family. But today's rhythm is spiritual practices. We'll be looking at scripture for this weekend, Psalm 46, and let me read a section of that over us. Come behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations, and I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. And then there's a word there. That word is Selah. Now, we don't really know the definition of that word completely. It looks like that this section of scripture, this psalm, is directed toward the choir master. And so it kind of has a musical context. It's Selah, it almost sounds like it's an instrumental or an interlude. It's the period between sections. And to me, it kind of sounds like a pause. For me, the last couple weeks have been very different, just like I'm sure all of you guys, your lives are very different around this time. My job's been changing. My wife's job's been changing drastically. We've been spending more time in the house. Yesterday was the first time I wore an actual pair of shoes. A lot of people are losing their jobs or getting sick, caring for the kids at home while school is out. People are hurt, people are worried, and they're anxious, and we're called to care for those people, and many of you are, which is amazing to watch. But I took the time to pause just the other day. I have an alarm that goes off at 2 times during the day, at 10 a.m. and at 3 p.m., and it has a reminder, and it reminds me to read or think about Psalm 131. I would encourage you to read that. It's a psalm that calms my heart, I took the time in that time to think about everybody who's caring for everybody else and praying for each other. It's almost like in this time, I thought about in that time when I was just resting and pausing, that God has just stopped everything and said, just remember all the things that are actually important. All the work, all the striving, all the worry, just stop and love on each other for a while. And I'm just thinking about those things and resting brought my eyes up, and it lifted my heart to really a place of worship and thankfulness for his love for us and then his love through us too. So here's a challenge for you. Take a Selah. Take an interlude. Read through Psalm 46 instead of going through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. And then pause. Reflect. What is God doing? What has God done? You see his fingerprints a lot easier when you actually look for them. I'm doing a lot of yard work right now. Grass, landscaping. I'm noticing everybody else's stuff because I'm looking for it. I notice things that God is doing when I'm actually looking for them. So do that. Pause, reflect, read through Psalm 46. What is God doing? Look for what he's doing. And then rest in the knowledge that he is faithful and he's not in some other place. He's right there with you. He's laughing with you. He's crying with you. He hurts with you. Rest in his completeness.